sickness, you go and then you get a medicine, say this is for the day. You see. And that is a thing that you create. It's something created within your spirit, spiritual. You see. So you can't control my spirit. You see. Unless you want to change me, then I can do it if you want to change me. But if I love you, I love you. And if you say, don't love this woman because it didn't say I love her. So you can't do that. You understand? It's not of the relationship. Okay, she's telling you wrong. Why do you not say, I leave her? Leave her.
But you know what you're missing? We can learn.
Why leave her? Because it's easy for somebody to say, I leave her. Yeah. Yeah. No. Okay, no problem.
Okay, I understand.
No, don't try.
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to say that I think I can understand where he's coming from. Because putting your relationship on social media means a lot of people can have their opinion of what's going on. But I mean, also from these different opinions, we can learn. No, I think if we just have an open mind to how we can move forward, that is the key point of the situation. Because um, him saying that if you bring one doctor, just one person to assess you, sometimes the doctor has people behind him. They're noting down things he has said and done, so that to discuss later on what could have been done better, what could have said better, what could have been, how could have got to the problem faster. So, I mean, I understand what you're saying, that the one doctor is only speaking, but behind closed doors, they're discussing to get a group of people what they can upgrade to do better, to be faster, to be more involved with that patient. So, I mean, understanding what you're saying, I get your opinion, I respect that, but I still think that there's room for more people to have an opinion and for you to see things from different angles, and from there to be able to grow as well.
Yes, yeah, sorry for that. Yes, yeah. Yeah. Okay, what I mean, what I try to say is that the doctor goes to the doctor, I know, and the doctor goes to you as cars, and then that's the thing, and say, on what to do this man in this situation. But I said, but there can't be three of the doctors at the same time, and then they discuss the thing. That's what I say. Relationship. There's no thing that is taken for this. I come with my idea, and this one coming with his idea. It's better to come and then talk to one person, and then one person go and concern that person, and you the other person, and then they come with one thing that they do. Not before we talk about relationship with you. You understand? That's what I'm saying. And I'm not saying it must be other person one by one. So you must understand. Because even us, we be arguing. Or for us, we be arguing. The aspects are not saying. The rules, there's no terms and conditions of relationship. There's no
This is
for
true.
relationship.
This is true. We don't have to argue, though. We can come to one compromise. We can come to understanding of another. We can understand somebody else's view on things, or somebody else's lived experience. You can something you don't want. Understand what I'm saying?
The marriage class, so the what relationship they are getting paid. What they are doing, they are getting paid. It's not to say it's what they are. It's not what they are practicing in themselves. It's they are getting paid. So if you talk to me about your relationship, you find the relationship is not feel like okay. I'm in the process. I'm in the situation. And I'm saying, oh, now my end. Me, I'm gonna leave my wife. I'm gonna do this. And you, hey, leave it. Because me, I've been there. You see, not saying situation to me and you. That is what I mean.
Yes, but
You don't have to.
yeah, but in that sense, you're now saying that you're telling somebody to do something. Listen, I think
Yeah.
when people are talking, they're giving them advice. They're not letting them to do something. When you put your bill on somebody, you're not advising them more. You want that. That's
No.
wrong, because you don't want to be able to do your life. This is your life. This is your story. This is your path. How can I tell you what to do with your path? That is wrong of me. That is not my place. That is my position. I should not be telling you what to do with your life. I advise you. I can tell you how I feel about the situation. I can tell you what I've experienced. I can tell you what it has transformed me. I cannot tell you because I have experienced all these things that you should not do it. No, that is wrong.
Yeah.
I should give
Yeah.
you the chance to find things out on your own. And you make the decision consciously on your own, so you can decide what you think is right for you.
Yes. You see there, you're right. Right. Yes, you're 100% right. I won't say you are right. What I'm saying, you see now,
Mhm.
yes, Mr. Yes, our host there. and here is UK. Then I come with my personal problem. It's got its own explanation, and it's got its own human own explanation. Then you're talking bad at the same time. What gonna do? What? Then you put it out to point of view. Point of view say no, but he's not. That is why I'm saying it's better if I talk to you, then I talk to him, then I go just like not together at the same time. So you talk to
Saying, you think because people have too much like against each other, they want to argue against each other, and that will bring more conflict and resolution. But I feel like just like how we're talking right now, I don't think that we're having conflict. I think I'm understanding what you're saying, and you're understanding what I'm saying, and we're having a respectful boundary agreement at this time. So if we have a conflict, that's nothing more if we had to give opinion or our advice, something that we find or we see in a certain way, you know.
Yeah, you see there's something like, you see, if you just talk now, you can say, you can agree, you can say, okay, what's right? Your mind, your mind can say, reset itself or correct itself. Yeah, let me say that. Correct itself anytime, anyhow. You understand? But if you can tell me about the thing now, oh, yes, it's you. But if it's many people, then how much of it now? They say, oh, you said, okay, go ahead, you see. It's better one by one at a time, at a separate time, not together, four of us discussing about my relationship.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I'm going to tell you this. I have a best, and when we talk, she tells me the relationship, just like what we're talking about right now. I will give my best friend my view on her relationship. I won't tell her this is what you should do, because at every end of our conversation, I tell her like this. I said, friend, this is your decision. You're the one who has to live this decision. You're the one who has to make these steps. So don't take what I say and make decisions, because it can be regrettable for you later. I am telling you what I think about the situation. So me telling my friend what I think of her relationship, or what I think that is best for her, and then making sure she understands that whatever she does, this is on her. So she should not take what I say and use it and put it in her life, because she's not me. I won't be able to live with something that she would do, or she wouldn't be able to live with something I would do. You understand?
Yeah.
So if we had, for example, you here a third party, and what I say you don't agree with, and in that point you turn around and say, well, it can be done this way as well. I'm not gonna say no, it can't be done that way. I'm not saying that my way is the only way. There are different ways to unallow cat. Let's just say that, you know.
And another thing, ma'am, you see this relationship, you can come and advise me and say, do this, do this. If I did that, what you say to me, I'm doing this all to come right, or you come right, but if it doesn't right, it doesn't mean to say it's going to be right. You're not sure. You just trying. And the thing you won't say, I'm just trying. You say, no, it's not okay. But I'm doing this. You see, I've done it. It worked for me. Yes, it for me. And if it didn't work for me, something comes and say, I got it wrong. How did you say? You just came and say, no, you were supposed to sit down. You have to sit down and calm him, and then do something crazy. You understand? Because you didn't do that. It's the same thing that you did, and the same thing that the way I did it is not the same. Understand?
It's not the same. Everybody is different. That's why it won't be the same. But that's just my opinion on it, because like you speak about well, I don't speak Zulu, so I didn't understand the whole conversation. But I think you were talking about being Korean and teachings of Jaja and stuff like that, right?
Not exactly. You see all the religions that the people got. Yeah. Yeah, I understand now. Yeah. Yeah. And, yeah. Yeah. And okay. No, I was just to finish on. Okay, just to finish what you say. You see, if you talk about yourself, to the people they don't like, because they don't want to prosper, they don't want to say, no, you're lying. No, there's nobody like that. They talk about other people. They don't even know. You talking to me like I am. When you talk about any people from overseas, people who don't know people OTP, what about me? You don't trust me. You trust those people. You see? Yeah, it is like that. If I say I've got money, you say, oh, that money is nothing. But if you read the paper, I don't ask you your name. Say, yeah, I don't know how to praise it. What? No, you know me. Then you don't trust me. Why?
Okay. Yes, I have to think a little bit before I answer, because
No, it's not a machine. I'm just saying, not a machine. It's an idea. It's an idea. It's not an idea. It's I'm not saying I'm asking, but I'm just saying opinion. In fact, that's why you try to pick all the papers. People you don't know. Me, I'm living with you. I'm your husband. You are my. You don't trust me. Then you come tell me, show me a paper. Say, yeah, look, this is what they do. Look, this is what they do. I'm saying, you don't trust me.
but okay, listen. I'll say that maybe let's just say your wife will then think like, okay, let's see something else. Let's look something else. Let's look outside instead of just looking inside, because inside makes your mind just confined to that small space. While you're looking outside just to broaden your horizon, broaden your knowledge, find out more about things. It doesn't have to say mean that you're wrong and they're right, or they're right and you're wrong. It's just more knowledge coming in, and you just have to learn how to process all that knowledge, right?
Yeah, yeah. I am listening.
Oh, that's how I'm
Yeah,
saying it.
yeah. You see, this thing is what I can't tell you who on how, but it's a thing that people, everything in this world, we do it ourselves. They are own. That is why we own wealth, not earth. We own the world because the earth, because the earth is the earth, and then the world is what is inside the world. What is inside the earth. That is what we own. You see, we own wealth, not the earth. You see, what you own, that means we control the world. So if I control the world, I can do whatever I like. It's wrong, right? It doesn't matter. I control it. You see, I control it. That is what is happening.
Yeah, this is true, but you know, I mean, people do a lot of wrong things, correct, and they get away with it, yes. But yeah, yeah, exactly. I'll say this too, though. I feel like we are the only human species that when I say species, I mean like from animal, because they see it as animal science.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can say that we're the only one that have to live by being for stuff. I mean, I think it's actually wrong. I think that we shouldn't have to pay for stuff. I feel like
You don't have to.
I
It's not true.
I think we should be paying for stuff. I don't we should
Yeah.
be making one person more than another. I think that
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. I feel like this working and this money and all this extra stuff that is coming into the world that is not even real, because yeah, when you see money on your bank account, that money isn't real because it's not printed out. It's just numbers on figures in the bank. If you know what I'm saying.
Yes, I understand. You see, yeah, have you seen the way some do things? They do what does think they will do. They think they will die. They think they will die. Like, yes, I'm doing this way. I'm controlling you. I'm going to control until when I don't know. You understand? By the time it's running, everything is going to finish. If your education, you can be a doctor, you can be a lawyer, you can be what? There's a time you're a doctor, your doctorate, you what? Whatever way. Surely. For example, if you're turning 50, you can't do nothing. Your certificate, your qualification is nothing at the end of the day. You understand? So some people they do things of which how to control it at the end of the day. We're gonna die at the end of the day. You
Yeah,
see, people tell me, why don't you come together and live life? And live life, we're gonna die.
I think because everybody had a different opinion and see life differently.
Yeah,
A lot of
because
people. I
money.
mean, I've seen now. I've seen a lot of crazy things. I mean, when I say crazy things, I've met people who are atheists. I've met people who are Satanists. I've met people who
Yeah,
are Muslims. I've met people who are spirit worshippers, meaning that they have a specific church or belief system, but their belief is nature. You know, they want
yeah,
to go to their roots.
yeah,
I've met people who have different types of religions that they quote as that is a way of life. You know,
yeah,
uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah. But you,
I respect all those ways because I can't. I'm not in a position to tell somebody else what to do with life because I feel like I would want somebody to tell me what to do with mine, and I think what I don't want for myself, I shouldn't apply to anybody.
you know what? You know what people? You know what we do? We want people to live our you believe like we live. I want you to believe to what I believe. If you don't believe what I believe, you are wrong. But not my mother, but not my sister. Where you coming from? Hey, no, no, you believe. That is what is happening this way. You see?
Yes, but
So
not because I mean I'm not that. People don't believe. My sister, she tells me what she believes. My sister tells me what she believes. I don't agree with what she believes. I want to understand why she believes what she believes. Sometimes she thinks that I am trying to push her to believe what I'm believing because I say I'm trying to understand why you believe in what you believe. So she doesn't
yeah,
understand
that's
that. I just
why.
want to know why instead of just I don't want to just switch her mind. I just want to understand where you're coming from, what angle you're coming from. How are you seeing this? How are you processing what I'm saying in your mind? That's all. I'm just curious to know how you're thinking, but not
Yeah,
specifically for you to tell to say, oh, well, okay, it's like this. I'm gonna follow what you say. No, it doesn't have
yeah,
to be like that.
yeah. And another belief. The belief is you. You believe. It's your spirit. It's your life. Why are you letting up belief? Why? I think about it. Because you believe yourself, then you don't tell me. We already discussed it. If I come to you and ask you, please, I need help. When I go, you say, man, going, I don't know, I don't have anything to wait for years. Man, no one took your mind. You took mine out of you get used it. I say, no, hey, there's something in my mind. Why? Who took your money from the bank? No, if you got the bank, your money is there. You take it, but you go and say, no, I don't see my money. See? You see? And then I will head back and tell me how can this thing can be stored. Why you can do it yourself? Stop it yourself. You understand?
Some people
Even as you go,
need guidance though. Some people have no control of certain stuff that they do. I'm not saying that that's the right way, but some people just don't have control. Some people are what do you call
then,
that?
yeah, yeah. Then means if you say I'm on drugs, okay, I'm not drinking, but I do wrong thing, I finish, man, I fight, I get arrested, and then I come to you and say, hey, you see, how can I need alcohol? What is that? Or you must speak to the council. They tell you what you know. They tell you what I'm telling you. Stop drinking because drinking is doing like this. Then you tell them for you to go to the Catholic. And the Catholic will tell you the same thing I'm telling you every day. And the thing that you see is the make sense. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
so
okay, I get what you're saying. You're trying to say that because yeah, you're saying that things should not always be explained by prayer, right? And
yeah, yeah,
by beliefs and spiritual. Okay, but I'm
yeah.
gonna say this: if I believe,
Sorry, Danny, I just want to say something else. Now, I'll when I finish, I'll come back. Thanks for talking to you. Thanks. Okay.
oh, he was talking to somebody in real life. Okay. I'm Mackie. Where are you?
Hello, hello, host, are you there? Hello, host, are you there? Host, man. Hello, yeah, I was calling you. I don't know if you were busy. Sorry, are you busy? Are you busy? Yeah, I came with the data of my account, so I saw your invite. But the reason why, if I'm always, yeah, if I'm can you hear me? The reason why, if I'm always with that account, even if anybody send me but I don't always accept it is because it's because of how can you hear me? I say I came with the order of my account and you sent me big break. You know big break now. Is still the same person. Yeah. So you invited me, so